Okay, the next ribbon we're gonna shade or color is this ribbon right here. And we will take this, I'm going to go through here so you can see the difference between the two. What I'll do first is go through and put white where I want my white. Alright, so I'm going to make it look like there's a bright highlight in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to just shade it a little lighter, or not bear down as much. Around the edges of it. Okay, I'll go down here and do the same. Alright, I'm just going to really bear down on that part. Alright, so now I want to add some color just to brighten it up. First I'm going to do this part with I've got my 6B pencil again. I'm just going to go around and put some dark shadows around the edge. And I'm on the black and white section right now. Okay. I also want to take my white and I want to make these stand out. The little frames around each one. Okay. So even where you drew the black too thick, you can go back in and adjust with your white pencil. It's one thing I love about these Prismacolor pencils. They really color very, very thick and creamy. Okay. Alright, so I got my shadows around the edges of my ovals. Go back and put some white here. Alright, then I might take a little bit of shadow and put it under some of these on the frame. Just a little. Alright, now I'm going to add a little blue because I just want blue. Now you could use whichever color you want. I would practice it on another piece of paper so you could see what the color looks like on top of the brown. And I'm just shading over, coloring right over the shading that we've already done. The grisaille part. Grisaille means shades, under shading, shades of gray really, or neutral tones. So I'm bearing down around the edges as well because, you know, that's a way you can make it darker. And then not bearing down as much in the center because I want it to look like it's got a highlight. Now I'm just adding the blue on my stones because that's really where I want it. But it's up to you. Okay. right. I'm just going to go back in and put a little blue in there. I mean, not blue, white. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take my tortilla and just kind of spread around the shadow just a little, just to soften it some. Then we're going to use our blending pencil on top of that. Remember, I call this the magic pencil because it just pushes the color pencil into the paper. Now, my paper is not glued down well enough right here, so I'm going to go back and fix that in a minute. But so you want to do that before you start coloring so you don't tear it. But see how I'm just forcing that color pencil and pencil into the paper? Okay. I want to put some shadows. I'm kind of drawing with my tortilla because it's still got a little bit of graphite on it. But I want to go through and still put some shadows under some of these so that it looks more three-dimensional and not flat. Okay. I think I'm going to put a little blue in these little, make them look like little stones too. Kind of looks like a bracelet. Okay. All right. So let's push this around again. Notice I don't use the tortilla a lot. It's just to soften what's there. And sometimes I'll draw with it to make a shadow. Okay? So let me put that up close so you can see that part. So you can see where I did it on the black and white and the brown. Okay? All right. I'll see you in the next video.